Types of data. Clearly, there are different types of data. Your height is a number, whereas your eye color is just a descriptor. Broadly, data is of two types: quantitative or numerical, and qualitative or categorical. These further subdivide. So if we have data here, broadly it's either quantitative or qualitative. But as I said, these further subdivide. Quantitative data or numerical data can be discrete or continuous, and qualitative data can be nominal or ordinal. So let's look at quantitative data first. Discrete data normally comes from a counting process, e.g. the number of passengers in a car. Usually whole numbers, although there are some circumstances where this is not the case, and we'll look at one of those in a moment. Continuous data usually comes from a measuring process, e.g. the time taken to do a task. Very often any value can be taken, though sometimes in a given range, but in general we could measure to many decimal places if we had a measuring instrument that could do that. So I mentioned we'd look at a case where discrete data isn't whole numbers. Shoe size is an example of a discrete variable that is not just whole numbers. But note that you can get size 8.5, but not size 8.490321. The actual length of the foot, however, something that you would measure, is continuous. So foot length is continuous, but the shoe size you take is discrete. Now let's look at qualitative data. This distinction does not appear on your syllabus, but for sake of completeness, qualitative data splits into nominal and ordinal. Nominal data is just a description, like blue for eye color. There is no inherent order to nominal data. Ordinal data results from questions like this. The answers to the questions are descriptions, but there is an inherent order to the responses. So, for example, they would think that very easy was better than easy, which is better than regular, and so on. Large amounts of numerical data, both discrete and continuous, may be displayed as grouped data. This is especially true if there are a wide range of numerical values possible. For example, marks from a test, or the time taken to do an activity. The 50 and 60 here are known as class boundaries. Note how the 60 is not included. So if you could get exactly 50, it would be in this class and not in this one. With discrete intervals, we would normally consider, say, 11 to 20 to be 10.5 to 20.5, and these would be the class boundaries. For all of the classes shown in the tables, the class width is 10. So 11 to 20, that's 10 different numbers if you think about it, or if you think about it as 10.5 to 20.5, that's a gap of 10, and so is 40 to 50. The midpoint of a class is important for many calculations.